Today's video is going to be a little toot over this look right here using all drugstore products. So if you want to achieve this look or you want to know the products that I use, then you should just keep on watching. Thank you so much. Let's go.
So at first I am starting with this blank canvas. I go in with the Better Skin Concealer by Maybelline and I conceal my eyes. I don't use a primer, I just typically use a concealer as a primer, but that is what I'm doing here. For today's eye look, I am using the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette in Warm Neutrals. I'm taking the shade and I'm just going to put it all over my lid just to set my concealer. I'm then taking this brown color as my crease shade as a transition, and then I'm going to dabble a couple times into this shade just to get the pigment that I want. This is my first time using this NYX palette and I wasn't upset about it. It's very affordable, so I think if you want a warm neutral palette like this, then you should definitely go and buy this right now. Next, I'm going to use these two colors just to deepen up the crease a little bit more. Now that my crease is nice and defined, I went in with this copper shade and I applied it all over my lid. Initially I had put it in just the inner corner, but then I just eventually applied it throughout the whole eyelid. Then I go in with these two darker shades to deepen out the outer corner, and then the next few clips I just keep on blending and blending and blending so I do not have any harsh lines and everything is nice and blended. Now it's time to move on to thy face. For today's primer, I am using the L'Oreal, that's so hick. But anyways, I am using the L'Oreal Lumi Primer. And for my foundation, I am using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and I'm blending that out with my beauty sponge. To conceal / highlight my face with the Better Skin Concealer by Maybelline, another one of my favorites from the drugstore. Next, I'm going to be setting my concealer with my RCMA No Color Powder. However, you can't purchase this powder at the drugstore, but it is very affordable. It's only $10. This is the only translucent powder that I use. It makes you look flawless. You guys need to go buy this if you have not already. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to use a drugstore eyebrow pencil because I had a malfunction trying to open it first off, and then secondly, when I did get it open, it wouldn't even twist up. Like, there was no product when I twisted it up. But it was the Maybelline Brow Define pencil, which I have used before, and I love it. It's like one of my favorites. But anyways, I just went in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz and drew my eyebrows on basically. Then I filled them in with the NYX brow powder, and then I use the Essence brow gel just to set them, make sure they aren't going anywhere. This voiceover thing is a lot harder than I'd imagined, but please continue to bear with me. I'm trying my best, but you know, it's more difficult than I figured. To wipe away our bakage now that our brows are nice and on, I don't know. And then we are gonna move on to our face again. We are going to be using a Neutrogena bronzer in Sunkissed. I'm gonna apply this bronzer on my cheeks, the temples of my head, on my neck, under my chin, everywhere, so I have a nice and bronzed face. I wanted a little bit more of a contour cheek for this look, so I used the Wet n Wild contour kit and I just carved out my cheeks a little bit more. I'm going in with this Essence highlighter in Pure Nude, and I am applying this on the tops of my cheeks, my cupid's bow, my nose, everywhere where I want to glow. And then I'm going to top that off with the Wet n Wild highlighter in Boozy Brunch because one highlighter isn't enough, of course. Blush, I am using the Wet n Wild blush in the color Mellow Wine. I'm just going to apply this on the apple of my cheeks and work my way up. Now that my face is all complete, I'm going back into that Warm Neutrals palette to finish up my lower lash line. I'm using my 3 crease shades that I use and just applying that all over my lower lash line, and then I use the 2 deeper colors to deepen out my outer corner. The eye look is almost complete. Just remember to always apply an inner corner highlight, which I almost always forget, and top your lashes with some Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara, and it is complete. We are almost to the end. We just need to apply our lips and we are ready to roll out. And final step is setting spray. I am using this NYX Dewy Finish setting spray and I'm spritzing this all over my face so no makeup moves and every powder sinks in. And that is the completed makeup look. I am so glad that I am done with this voiceover because man oh man was it hard. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'll see you later.
Oops. Hello. I can't have you in here while you do this.
No, it's fine. I'm watching something.
Welcome back to my channel.